what is the static position? Okay, so what is the relative and what is the absolute and what is the fixed? Okay, so first we can see the basic thing here. Okay, by using the absolute and then we can try some examples. Okay, see here in this example, the static position means the default thing without giving any width. Okay, here itself you can see they didn't give. This is one. They didn't pass any width here. Okay, but they are passing the background color as a blue. So the default the browser is taking a full width of the screen. Okay, so that is called a static position. Sticky position means it will fix the top of the section. How we are seeing the header section here. Okay, so that is called a sticky position. So here you can see they given a relative and absolute. Okay, so the relative and absolute same like a static position only. So the difference is, see here they're giving a relative. Okay, background color as a green and the position as a relative, and they are making a left and top as a 20 pixel and 10 pixel. Okay, so you can see this is a parent section. Okay, so you can take a div also. This is a parent div section to the relative and absolute also. Okay, so inside if you're passing a relative and making a top, left, bottom means inside this section only it will move the element. Okay, see here itself if you want to change the element means it will move inside the particular section itself. But in case if you are using an absolute means it will move to the section. See here the absolute also it is in the same section only. With the same top and the left also they given in the absolute also. Okay, so by using a relative, it's moving in inside a parent section only. But by using an absolute, see it crossing to the limit. Okay, it's crossing to the div section. So the section is completed with this position itself. But the top and left it's taking to the absolute position. Okay, so in any like a in real-time projects, you can take any section, so like an image or any other content. Okay, so you want to pass a section in a particular thing. Means in that case, you can able to follow the position there. Okay, just here we cannot able to use a margin top and margin left. Okay, so margin top and margin left, it will give some spacing only. Okay, so this left and top, it will move the alignment. So the both the relative and absolute, it will moving an element only. Okay, so inside section itself, you want to make the left and right alignment. That case, we can call the relative pair. Or you want to move the element to up to the div section means in that case, you can call the absolute pair. Okay, same like the fixed also. In a fixed means here they given a simple div section. You can take in a real-time project like any website. So in a website, you can see in the left side, they will given some other icons like a contact for WhatsApp icons or some mail verifications icons, all they will give. If you scroll the page also, you can see, you can able to see the WhatsApp icon till the end of the page also. Okay, in that case, you can use the fixed icons here. Okay, so the fixed means the same like a sticky position. How we are making a sticky and we are making to the top section. Same like a fixed also we can able to use. Okay, and then instead it is nothing but it's like a overlapping. Overlapping means I think in the previous example I chosen three images. If we click a one image, the one image it will come in the front position. Okay, another in a second image you want to click this, it will come in the front position, right? So either it's like a overlapping an image. Okay. So by using this, we can try some simple examples. Here we have already used a color is okay. These are bad. So whenever we are creating a web page, Okay, so first thing we have to create a header part. Okay, so the header part means we have to create a header section first, and inside header section, here we are having a company logos or any type of company's name like this. Okay, and in the left side or right side, you can able to make a like a home image about a service or contract or login form or about us, anything you have to write inside the section. Okay, first we have to create a header section and then we have to fix the footer section first. Okay, so this is a header footer. So for footer, you can directly call the footer tag also, it's available, or you can able to call the div tag also, it will come. Here we can just write. So we can make it as a section 3. Increase the padding. Then what are the styles we can able to add here? You have to tell. So for footer section, what are the styles we can able to add? Yes, you can tell what are the styles we can able to add here. We are just adding a padding and background color only.
Margin.
Hmm. So what margin? Okay, we can make a margin. Margin not needed. because footer it has to come in a bottom section. Okay, so if you are making a margin, means it will take some spacing in this. So here you can see the text, it is in a left side. So it has to come in a center position. Means which style we can able to add.
Text align.
Then okay, here itself you can see now header section what are the styles we adding here. See we are adding a shadows here, we are adding a back borders here. Same thing also you can able to add here. Okay. So now see the header it has to be visible in a top section and the footer it has to be visible in a bottom section. Okay, so for that here itself just for the position. Okay, fixed and make a not a top bottom. Make the bottom 0. Okay. So if you are using a fixed miss, it will take till the content of the width only. Okay, so for that you have to call the width and make it as a 100%. So, okay. So in between, just we can call the IMG tab. See, if you scroll the page also, you can able to see the footer and header section. Okay, in case here I'm removing this. Now see, if you scroll the page, the footer will be right. We have to see the footer till the end of the page only. Okay, so if you scroll the page also, you have to see the footer section. Means in that case, call the fixed position fixed here and make it as a bottom as a 0. Okay, so not only for a footer section, you want to make some icons here also. You can able to make the icon. Okay, so if you are using a relative absolute fixedness, you have to adjust with the sides. Okay, you have to adjust with the top, bottom, left, and right. Then only the position it will support. Here we cannot able to use a margin here. So in case here if I am calling a margin and making a 20 pixel, see it will take some space here. You know to see. Okay, so to avoid the spacing, you're not supposed to call the margin here. Okay. So for here, just we can make a background color. Height also we can make a 150. So, this style is for a common style for all the sections. Okay, so that we are creating a common class name and just calling a class name and making the background color. Background color not needed because we are going to make a different colors here. Okay, so width and height and if you want, we can able to add some other styles also. This is a common style for all the this section. Okay, so now we are going to call the different. Okay. First, we can call the box one. So here see, we are giving a position as an absolute. Okay, so what is happening here? So without the position absolute, see, we can able to see the three colors. Okay, we can remove the margin. Okay, so in case here I'm making a position as a absolute, see what is happening here?
We can see only one box. Box 3.
Box 3 only is visible. Where is the box 2 and box 1?
I think they are underneath the box 3.
Yes, it's like a overlapping the boxes. Okay, so inside this box only we are having the two boxes also. Okay, so now by using an absolute, we have to adjust with the top, left, bottom, right. Okay, so here if I make a relative and see what is happening. What is happening now?
All boxes are visible.
Reversible. Okay. So by using an absolute means it's like an overlapping. Now by using an insert index, we are going to make a like a overlapping the images. For that, first we can check whether this box is there. Wait. It's going wrong. Now see, okay, so by using an absolute, we are adjusting with the top left also. Okay, so now it's coming up like a Z index model. Okay, so here itself, I'm just using the Z index and see what is happening. This is a red color, right? Okay. So green and so here in Z index, I'm just calling a 1. See what is happening. So here I'm making a 2 and here I'm making a 3. Okay, so here I'm making a 3 and in a blue section I'm making a 1. Now see, what is happening here? Again, I'm adding one more box. This is a 4. So this is the first, okay, and this is a green is the second one, and third one is a red. Okay, we are making a fourth one as a yellow. Now see, so which value we are passing here? Okay, so that value only will take in the first position. Okay, in case here I'm making a 1, okay, and see the yellow is showing in a first position and the blue is taking as a last position. So here I'm changing the yellow into an 1 and blue into a navy into an 4. Now see, so the yellow it will take in a first position of the browser. Okay, and the second one is I think green. Yes, green is taking the second. Okay, and the third one is red. Okay, and the fourth one is navy. Okay, so by using a Z index, we can able to make the images like an order wise. Okay, so here itself we are making the background color only. Instead of background color, we have to pass an image. How to pass an image? Okay, in a real-time project solve, we have to pass an image only. Okay, so in the exact size of the width and height, the image it has to come here. Okay, and here also the image it has to come. So how to call the image by using a CSS?
Background image and URL.
Okay, here we can try. This is the red color, right? You can try in blue color first. Background. Then what things we have to add? Background size, cover. What is the image we are giving here? Okay, but here it's taking a different image.
Actually, you have given some URL link actually, not the local.
Then background repetition, no repeat. Background position, center, it will come in a center position. Okay, and here see you can able to add the opacity also. Just for the opacity 0. Can you say? See? Okay, same thing you can make it in a hover also, like a pseudo thing. Just add this. Remove the opacity. Yes. See? Like this also you can able to add some animation. Okay, so here we are making the Z index 4. So it's coming in a front thing. So in case here we are making the 1. Okay, and then which color? You can take a red, not a red. This is the 1, right? Where is the fourth image? Yeah, blue is the fourth. So make it into 1. Now see, it will change the alignment. Okay, so by using the Z index, you can able to order the image wise. Here we didn't add any animation here. Can able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anyone can explain what is the Z index is doing here?
Make the images in order.
Okay. By using an absolute, we can try some. Okay. So before that, we have to learn the block, inline and blend block. Then only you can able to understand. And inline block. So we have three types of blocks. Okay. So first we can see this and then we can try some projects there. This is forum. What is static position?
It takes static default position of the
Default. Okay. So same thing like a block statement also. Okay, in a block also, if you are giving a display block or without a block also, your browser is taken as a full size of the width only. Okay. So here itself you can see we are making a display block. Okay. And here I'm passing a display inline. Inline. Now see what is the difference. See, here we didn't pass any width height also. Okay, by using a display block, how the static is taking a full width of the size of the browser. Same thing on a display block also. Okay, if you're calling a display block, means automatically it will take a full width of the size. Okay, in case here you're calling a display inline and inline block means we have a difference between inline and inline blocks. Okay, so here itself I'm just calling a width as a 100%. Automatically it's taking as an 100% monthly. Okay. And same thing in a inline block also I'm going to give a with as a 100%. Okay, and inline block also I'm going to pass it with as a 100%. Now see what is happening. Okay, so the inline is taking the width till the content only. Okay, here if you are passing if you are increasing, if you are adding a more content, okay, till the content only the width will be taken. In case if you are giving a width as an 100% also, till the content only the width will be support. Okay, but in the inline block, default it will take till the width of the content only. If you want, you can increase the width also. So in inline block, it will support, but when it's come to an inline, the width it will not support. Till the text width only it will take.
Why it will not
Okay.
support?
Because this is an inline. Inline is what? If it's within the line only, the width will be support. Okay,
Okay.
here we are making a block, right? Block means the whole section. The whole section is said to be a block. Okay, so the whole without inline and directly we are calling a block means we taken a whole section. Here we didn't call any block statement here. So we are just using an inline only. Inline means still the text message one this will be support. But here we are calling a inline as well as we are calling a block also. So inline it will take the till the width of the word. Okay, and the block it will take in a whole section of the width. Okay, in case without the width, if you are passing the inline block, means still the content only it will take. If you want, you can increase it also. It will support in an inline block. Okay, so this is the difference between block, inline, and inline block. Okay. So by using this and by using an position, we can try some different projects. You can able to understand what is a block, inline, and inline block is doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please repeat it again? If
Say here we are calling a, say we are creating a 3 div section. Okay, so in a 3 div section, we are calling a block, inline, and inline block. Okay,
okay,
inside a block also we are passing some text message here, and inline also we are passing some text message here. Here also I'm passing some text message here. Okay,
correct.
just we have the block. Okay, default your browser it will take a full width of the size one. In case if you are using a display the block or position of the
So
traffic
so now
also.
so now down we have created 3 dev, and that 3 dev there is a block, there is an inline, there is an inline block. Okay, and in that we have written something A B C D, something like that we have written. And to call that div, I mean, which is there in the body, okay, upside, okay, in the style we have mentioned 3 class. Okay, one is a block class, one is an inline class, and one is an inline block class, correct?
Okay, and
Hello.
here we are calling a block and we are making a display block. And see the browser how the display block is taking.
Okay.
It's taking a full width of the screen. Okay.
Hmm.
In case you are giving a display inline means till which
Hmm.
text you are passing inside the section till the text with only it will support. Okay, here
Hmm.
I am increasing the inline into some dummy text.
Hmm.
Now see till the dummy text only the width will be support. Okay, if I
Hmm.
change the background color, you can see.
Hmm.
Now see.
Hmm.
Okay. And here we are giving an inline block. Inline block means without giving the width, say if you are passing inline block means still the width only the text it will take. Still the text
Okay.
only the width will be. Okay. In case
Okay.
you want to increase means in an inline block the width will be support. But when it's come to an inline, the width will not support. Okay, here also I'm
Okay.
giving 100. Here also I'm giving an 100%. But here the 100% is not supporting.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Others having any doubt?
No, ma'am, understood.
We have to check how many rows. So totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing here also, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So By using an absolute, by using a block statement, we can try a simple chess box here. Totally, we are having a 8 rows in 8 columns, right? Not like this. So first we have to take some images. So the image is done. So this is a row one. Like this, we are going to pass the. So we have a king and queen, right? So here we just create a white. Row. This is a parent class. Okay. In a parent class, we can create a now tell what are the styles we can able to add here. So first we have to call the body tag. Okay, first we can make a font family, background color. So for chessboard we have to use the black. Then text align center. Yes, here it's coming. You can able to see. Here if I make the color as white, you can able to see. So the background color and text align and the font family. So this is and all it's common for all the different. So that inside a body itself we are making all the styles here. Okay, and then H1 tag is already in a white. Okay, we can leave that. So now just call the parent class padding. We can make a
So our
10
parent,
pixels.
so our parent class is a chessboard class, right?
Yes, this is one. Okay,
Okay,
this is an all child class. So inside a rows all child class. Okay, first we have to make a layer first. Okay, and then we are
correct.
just calling a body tag and making a over style for this. And then we have to call the parent class. So this is also like a padding. We can increase the width also with 500 pixels. You can check. And background color has a white border radius 12 pixel box shadow. Now just call the row. We can take a 90. 90 or sound. Sound also true. Now we can make a common style for this. Okay, and then we can call the white and black. The common style is use a display, not an inline, and use an inline block. And then with the 500 pixel border. we can add the box below. I think height is mismatched. First, we can finish this and then just now see. Then number 16. Okay. This is not coming in a center question, right? So for that, here itself, we can use your margin 0. Yes. Okay. So now the white part, here only we are going to add the images. Background size. See? Okay. So now if I remove the box, you can able to see it. Same thing for a white also. It's a white, we have to make a black. So here we can just add some hover effect. Now this is fine. Okay. Same thing for a black. Instead of white, just call the black. Here back color it has to make in a black. I think here you have to make a transparent image. So if you are taking a transparent image means you can able to see the black color there. Okay, or here we can try whether the black is supporting or not. Yes, here is supporting. Here we can make it into white. That's all. See? Okay. So here see in all the sections the same images is coming. So if you want, you can add a different images in first row and second row. Okay, and make in a middle section, make it as an empty. Okay, so here border we are making a black, right? Instead of black, choose a white. You see? Okay, so like this only you have to create. So you can take it as this is as a task. Okay. So here I'm giving a overall images. Just I'm calling a same images in all the rows. Okay, so you can take the first row and the second row as the same images, not the same images. You have to pass a different image only. So instead of white black, you have to call the each thing different images you're going to do, right? So you have to call the each images here and then call the each image class in a style. Okay, and same thing only you're going to do. Instead of this, you're going to change the image. That's all. And in the middle section, make it a black background as a black and make a background as a white. Don't pass any images in the middle section. So if you're creating like this, it will look like a real chess box web page. Okay. So here already we are creating a position, right? Where is the position? Yes. So this is the anchor link. So here I'm just calling a just here call the HTML. So now if I run this, see this page will. Okay. So try to recreate the same like a chess box. Okay. It's a very easy one. Can you able to understand? Guys, you can able to understand what are the things I'm adding in this chat box.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So try to recreate the same thing. Okay, here I'm adding all the images, same images. So you can pass a different image and take it as a task today. Okay, if you complete the chat box, you can send a screenshot in our group. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. We can wind up. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.